Hi, my name is Debbie Naylor. My blog is unforgettableStamping.typepad.com, and today I wanted to share with you how to make this quick and easy birthday card that I shared with you on my blog yesterday. It features the new Simply Sketched Hostess stamp set from the new catalog, as well as the soft sky color, which is one of the colors in our new color refresh. So let's get started. Once again, I'm starting with one of the note cards from the note card set. Again, this is something that I love to use. It's a pre-scored set of 20 note cards with matching envelopes, and when folded up, they come to 3.5 by 5 inches in size. So you want to get started by folding it with the valley side of the fold facing up. We'll just crease that really quickly with a bone folder. Set that aside. I went ahead with my mat. It's Whisper White 4 3/4 inches by 3 1/4, and I ran it through my Big Shot with the Fancy Fold Impressions folder. This is a great folder. You have the embossed side and the debossed side. I actually chose to use the debossed side on my card. So I'm just going to set that aside because I'm going to attach everything at the end. You know, I always like to stamp first, assemble last. So the banner for the card, once again, I'm going to show you a really quick and easy way to do that. Just simply snip up the middle, and we're going to cut from the corners in. And once that's ready, again, we'll set that aside. Now, want to go ahead and prepare the background stamp. This is the Unfrogettable stamp set, and I love using it for a background. And if we're going to use a really light color, this soft sky, I'm just going to just lightly ink up the stamp. I don't care if I don't get full coverage. It actually kind of looks better if you don't have completely inked background stamp. So we're just going to lay the piece on top and just rub. I find that this is the best way to get a good impression when you're using a background stamp. And I like the fact that it's not fully inked, so don't feel like that's a mistake unless you want it fully covered, in which case you just want to do that again. So I'm going to set this aside. Now I want to color this is the new Simply Sketched Hostess set, and these are the new cases for the wood mount stamp sets. You know, these are our old clamshell cases, which I really liked, but this is even better because they stack nicely, and you've got the name of the stamp set and the images from the stamp set on the spine there. So I like to stack my stamp sets up this way in a drawer, and this makes it a lot easier to figure out what's what. So we're going to start with the flower image. It's the poppy, and the birthday stamp set. This is a great set. It's got a sympathy, a thank you, and a birthday sentiment, along with 3 great images. So I'm going to take 2 markers, and I have the Tangerine Tango and the Old Olive, and we're just gonna using the brush tip, we're gonna ink up the stem. So I want to start with your lighter color first. So the Old Olive is what I'm going to do first for the stem. And then I'm going to go through with my Tangerine Tango and just ink up the rest. Again, you want to use the side of your marker because that way you'll keep your point nice and fresh and not smudged. So that when you are doing some coloring and you need to get into some fine detail, your marker will still work. So now that you've colored it up, you just want to add some of your breath on there, and then we're just going to stamp just like that. And so now that that's done, I'm going to take a soft suede ink pad and ink up the birthday wishes. Do that in the bottom corner. And now I want to add color to the edges because I'm doing white on white and I really want to make it pop. So what I'm going to do is just, do you see that? I'm just going to stick down, not too hard, and leave it in just a little bit so that the ink pulls up into the paper. And that just gives me a nice little edge. I'm going to set that aside to dry because I don't want to smear that ink when I'm done. Okay, so I can go ahead and attach while that's drying, because I want to add glitter and I want to make sure it's completely I just snipped that little piece off there. I want to make sure it's completely dry. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some adhesive to my matte piece. I'm just going to stick it right down in the middle. Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to add, I love this Tombow adhesive. And with this, it's very textured paper, so this is really good about getting in the nooks and crannies of your cardstock to really help it to adhere to the front of your card. And again, this is a landscape card, so you just want to make sure when you glue it that the fold is at the top. And I'm just going to add that. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm ready to go back. This piece should be dry. And I'm going to add some of the Dazzling Diamonds glitter to the inside of my flower. So two-way glue pen, these are great. You can put just a precise amount of glue right where you want the glitter to be. So I'm going to do it right in the middle and then maybe right along the bottom edge there. And then I'm going to pour the glitter just like that, and then carefully, just, no matter how hard I try, I always get glitter everywhere. So that's all we did there. So as you can see, it adds a little bit of fun glitter there. Now I'm going to attach this piece to the front of my card with some dimensionals. And so I've got a few here. Just flip this over and add some to the back, just like that. And I'm going to add that to the front of the card. And we're done. Now, while I didn't stamp off any of the ink from when I inked this up, if you just breathe on your stamp again, you should have just enough ink left that you put a nice little image on your envelope. And there you go. If you want to add, you know, even another one on the inside, light enough that you can write over it, just breathe on it a little more. And there you go. Quick and easy. Just took a few minutes, and you could certainly make multiples of these, you know, cut out all of your squares of Whisper White, do all of your background stamps all at the same time. You could do all of your sentiments. You could have some birthday. You could have some thank you. You could even have sympathy with the color thing that we have here. So if you'd like all of the products used today as well as the dimensions, please visit my blog and I'll have everything listed there for you. Thank you so much, and hope to see you again next week. Bye-bye.